there's something that I kind of wanted to tell you, Crafter, on this personal Zoom call, just the two of us.
Yeah.
I miss GNAG. Wish we'd film some.
Me too. Me too, buddy. I miss it. It's been what, like six months?
6 months? No,
Jeez.
It hasn't been that much. People probably thought that we just gave up because we don't have any viewers, as if that was going to stop us.
Like we did this for clout.
You probably did. I just did it because it's fun.
Nah, I did it because it's fun.
But you know what part I miss the most about GNAG?
Is it saying, "Sup, gang? Welcome back to GNAG"?
It's not. It's actually making fun of you for most of the recording.
Well, I mean, yeah, but that happens off camera too. You just like the world to see it. You just like publicly shaming.
Oh, I do. I absolutely do. Welcome back, guys. Thank you for joining us for a special 2-part extravaganza.
And you may be wondering why 2-part. Well, because
we don't film anything.
So to give you guys a little bit of backstory, yes, it has been 6 months. Even it really doesn't feel like it's been that long. I don't
think it's been that long.
I've our YouTube channel pulled up right now. The last time we posted was 3 months ago. Wait. It was August. I remember it was August because I was about to start my new job. That's what it was. But yeah, so far on that, we got some decent views. I haven't posted a Film Obsessed in a while either, but to be fair, that was the new job.
You don't even need me for that, dude.
Well, that one was the new job. So for those who watched the last episode, you may remember that I started a new job. Kaden's got his game development thing. You're actually seeing his studio right now.
Oh yes, isn't it amazing? I've got a whiteboard back there. You like my little drawing I did?
Now, some of you may be wondering, why are we back in Zoom form? Well, I have a set that we are working on. It actually is. We're waiting on a wall to be built, and once that's built, we'll pretty much be able to move in. But I knew that wasn't going to happen until at least January, and I said to Kaden, I'm like, hey, dude, I really miss filming. Do you want to just go back to the Zoom format? Because it'd be more convenient for you. And
you get nostalgic for the different ways we go. Like we start on Zoom with no equipment, then we do in person with some equipment, but setting up that green screen every week sucked.
And that was another thing. And plus, it was more inconvenient for you with your current schedule and situation.
Forever away.
At least with. And plus, because of the setup time and all that, at least when we have our set, even though you're driving basically the same distance, we don't have to set anything up. We can literally just go record, and that's it.
And that's when I can just kind of like sneak in when you're not ready, TP the whole set, and prank you live whenever we start GNAG.
Pretty much.
So that'll be exciting.
Very, very fun times.
I do get a key, right? That would be messed up if I don't get a key.
You'll probably get a key.
I should definitely get a key.
We'll see
I should definitely get a key.
We'll see about that. But yeah, guys, so I wanted to get filming again, and here we are. I'm really glad that we are. It's been way too long, in my opinion. Way too long.
And there's lots of things to talk about, so honestly, we can jump right into it, get caught up. First things first, you guys been watching Hawkeye? Hawkeye came out.
100%. I knew it was going to be my favorite because I love Hawkeye as a character, or at least the MCU version. I mean, I like him in the comics, but I love the MCU guy.
Nobody reads comics anymore.
Haley Steinfeld.
Yeah, that's
Haley Steinfeld.
We know.
If Haley Steinfeld ever sees this, I
apologize, Haley Steinfeld. He doesn't.
Too. Honestly,
he doesn't understand. He doesn't understand that this is the internet. People will take this in and out of context and ruin his life with it. So, that
happened to my friend recently, but we're not getting into that.
What?
Long story.
What?
So also, Kaden's.
I want to hear that story.
No, I can't tell that one on here.
Okay, that's fine.
Halo Infinite.
They stealth dropped Halo Infinite on us.
Well, just the multiplayer. So, and also the reason I didn't explain why this is a two-parter. So the reason this is a two-parter is because we are filming this episode and the next episode back to back, so that way
Yeah.
we don't have to record next week, so we can play the Halo Infinite campaign.
Yeah, because
without
actual Halo
interruption.
Infinite comes out literally next week.
Yeah, because
That's
basically
insane.
we're filming on Friday. I don't know what day this is going to be posting, but I know we're filming on Friday the 2nd, or sorry, Friday the 4th, and these will be uploaded the week that Infinite drops, and then the one after. That way I can edit them over the weekend and have them ready to go, so we don't have to interrupt our gameplay for filming purposes.
That's right. And I mean, it seems like we've got all the upgrades, right? You should have storage on your computer now, so we can film
cleared it
episodes
out,
all the
so
time, right?
That
There shouldn't be
current
any
struggle.
problem filming
No.
episodes, even if it's Zoom format, right?
I would hope so. Well, and we got our mics back. Our lighting isn't great because my ring lights are at the studio, but by next week, well, not next week, but the next time we film,
It's it'll probably be at some point in time.
Well, we won't look as pasty or
We probably will. No, we'll look more pasty.
You might. I might. I'll look
What,
less.
you plan on getting a tan between now and the next one? What do you mean?
Know. North Carolina weather changes so much. It's like been 70. It was 75 today.
Yeah. Well, and it was below freezing the other night, but we won't talk about it. It's fine.
Honestly,
it's fine.
ridiculous.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
But we're back, and happy to be so as well. Like I miss it. It's been way too long.
And there's just so much content. Like this month alone is just like a glorious gold mine of content for not just people that like to talk about geeky stuff like we do, but it's just entertainment. Of course, your boy hooked us up with SpiderMan tickets.
Oh, I had to wait
the second they came on sale.
So I waited because I knew, like, I think it might have been Camden who said, like, hey, you could just get him, in the morning. And I was like, no, I have to stay up. He's like, dude, you don't have to do that. And I was like, yes, I do.
It was pretty clutch. I'm not gonna lie.
Midnight rolls around. I pull up my phone. I pull up Fandango. The theater we're going to, which is the closest IMAX theater, it's a small one. They did not have tickets. Or it wasn't showing up on Fandango. I was like, okay, well, I might check again in the morning. But then I was like, let me pull up my computer. And then also I was going to check their website. Well, on my computer, it showed up, but Fandango, like every website was crashed. I got through to their website, but what ended up happening is I took the 3 seats, and I'll actually show you guys the seats. Because
don't give away our seats. Someone's going to take our seats.
They don't, all it is a highlighted portion. They don't know anything. So if the top is where the theater is,
gosh,
it's the ones in yellow there. So we're pretty like right next. We're the 3 next to the center. So we got good seats. They're IMAX tickets as well because
dude, so what I think is going to happen is whether this movie is good, bad, indifferent, it doesn't matter. People are still going to be disappointed because they think so many things are going to happen, and some of them probably will, to be fair.
This movie,
but not all of them.
This movie will break $1 billion. I'll be surprised.
Oh, easy. Far From Home did.
But here's the thing: we're in pandemic days. Breaking $1 billion in the pandemic is insane.
Yeah, but wasn't that movie that they tried to release during the pandemic that was supposed to like revive it? What was that called? Well, I think Will Smith is in it. No.
I mean, he's been like 2 things, I think, since the pandemic ended.
There hasn't been a lot that released. I can't believe I can't think of this movie.
There was more this year. There was nothing last year. And
I thought Shang-Chi was going to be like everyone's now good going back to the movies and breaking records.
Well, I mean, it did really well. The thing is, though, and the disadvantage it had is unknown character and everything. This is like, okay, SpiderMan is the most popular character in the world. Also,
easy.
Very
you can tell
big.
Just by the way, you can't get tickets.
So, very big thing for SpiderMan, and this is the reason I think it's going to break $1 billion. It secured one of the 12. So I don't know if you know this or you guys watching know this. In China, which is this like one of the biggest box office places other than the United States. Like, for example, it's what shot the first Venom movie up. They only allow 12 American movies into their country a year.
Hmm.
And
And they have to pick the good ones.
well, not even the good ones. You know how China is like overly censored and all that. They have to comb through. Like again, the first Venom did gangbuster there. The second one was not allowed. It got pulled from theaters like a week before they were gonna show it.
That doesn't help the fact that the second one kind of sucks anyway.
But it was just some of the messaging in there or something like that. I don't know specifics.
It doesn't matter anyways.
But Spider-Man did secure one of those slots, which means it's gonna make gangbuster over there. So
it was going to anyway, like I think worldwide it'll be.
Oh yeah, but some international markets are getting it a few days early, some are getting it late. It has been delayed in some areas, not United States, fortunately. Yeah. Although some people are worried that it will be given the state of things. And I'm like, if it is, I have friends who work at a movie theater. Or technically I still work for a movie theater.
This guy, don't incriminate yourself already, dude.
No, I mean, no, literally, my
managers. We've been filming for what, like 20? You're already gonna start incriminating yourself.
It's funny. I forget that I'm still technically an employee at that movie theater, even though I haven't been working there since August, since I've been working at the new job. Because I can still go back over the summer.
Yeah. But that's cool. I mean, there's that. That's just one of the things, because of course Halo. Everybody knows that we're hyped on Halo, but
it's been a good couple.
Boba Fett comes out too at the end of the month. Boba Fett comes out.
And there are a couple indie films I plan on seeing between here and there.
I'm not seeing anything aside from those.
Shocker.
And Hawkeye runs all the way through December, and Hawkeye is so much fun. It's so low key and Christmassy, and I love it. It's such a vibe.
You don't watch it, but Young Justice is season 4 might be my seasons 1 and 2 were unbeatable. Season 3 was like, it was okay. Season 4 has been really good because they're focusing on individual story arcs for the main characters. Like the first 4 episodes focused on Superboy, Miss
Get out of here. No one wants Superboy.
Superboy, Miss Martian, and Beast Boy.
Miss Martian? Get out of here.
Number 2 focused on Artemis, her sister, and these 2 other characters, and that's been a really good one. This third one, which started yesterday, involves Zatanna, and then like 3 of her quote unquote students, like something. I like
Zatanna, but that's.
I'm like, come on, give my homeboy Nightwing a story arc.
If you're gonna talk DC, you got to talk about the way the Flash has been going, because they are still writing Flash episodes.
They're doing a 5-part story arc called Armageddon, and I will say it's well, I mean, to be fair, that last season. Oh God, it was the worst.
I haven't watched it in years, but it just gets worse and worse. I follow all the memes.
I fill him in. It's bad. And then that Supergirl line, you know the one. I'm not gonna say it, but you know the one.
You can't say that. You'll get canceled.
Hey, Kaden, how's your game going?
It's released and out now for anyone interested. You can find it on.
Link will be in the bio.
Yes.
Or not the bio.
The bio.
In the YouTube video description. It will be in
the description.
Yeah. The link to the game. It's on Roblox. Kaden, you want to talk a little bit about it?
Yeah, I think I mentioned a little bit before.
You definitely teased it, but I don't think you had released it. What month did you release it?
At the end of August.
Then yeah, we would have just been hyping it up in the episode leading up to it.
Yeah, it's the first of many. I started a Roblox developer account, so anyone that follows me over there, it's Toast Ninja 77, and basically I just post about updates and things that are going to be happening towards that game and other games. But so far it's great. I got some interaction. I got a bunch of players, about 9,000 plays at this point, so people are enjoying it. Yeah, it's just a vibey game. That's the thing about Roblox. I feel like some games take things too seriously, and this one's just hang out, mellow out, build your super center, and
I've personally played it, and I mean, like, I was never a tycoon person until like Kaden and Camden started playing them, and I started joining them.
I love tycoons. That's the kind of just like one I wanted to make.
Yeah, it kind of just rubbed off on me. And I played his, and there are definitely like some unique things that I really enjoyed when I was playing it.
Yeah, check it out. Even if you
I
don't play
also
Roblox, it
Camden
might be worth
searched
looking
for
into.
hours for Easter eggs. I stumbled upon one just on
Immediately.
immediately on pure
Yep.
accident, and
Yep.
Camden was so mad. Like he spent
Yeah,
hours doing it. I like me in my first hour, I was just like, huh, I can climb this. I can climb this thing that probably isn't meant to be climbed. And then
Yep.
Caden's just like,
That's one of many. It's definitely like a
there's a lot. I
collector's
think I found
favorite.
like 3 in total. I don't know how many there are, but I know I found like 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the type of game if you want to like you get a massive progress bar where it's like buy all 500 buttons, and
Coming
once you buy
soon,
one button,
toaster.
you gotta get all the buttons.
Coming soon, Crafter brand toaster DLC.
That's not gonna happen, and I won't promise it. That will never be made by my studio.
You never know.
But it's great. I'm having fun with it. I'm working on pre-production for my next game, so give it a follow if you guys are interested, and if not, thanks for just letting me ramble about it for a little bit. But it's fun.
I was going to talk about something, and it completely left my head. As to what it was.
Well, you should have wrote it down or something.
Well, I normally write things on my board, but I erased it to put this. Actually, I do have 2 topics, but those are for Film Obsessed. They're like up there.
Ooh, sneak peeks.
Yeah, I've got Warner an episode about how stupid Warner Brothers is.
Ooh.
And then MCU behind the scenes stuff, like talking about like leaks and stuff like that for my spoilery leaky people like me. I also have one for an upcoming for SpiderMan there will definitely be an episode, like an in-depth long episode.
Weren't you gonna do an episode about DC fandom? And you just didn't.
I did the first one. I didn't do it for the second one. Or did I?
No, I don't think you did.
No, for Film Obsessed, I just have the new series, and then I've got the Suicide Squad, which is actually a pretty good movie.
Never saw that.
What else? I don't even know.
Is it even worth seeing?
The Suicide Squad?
I've heard mixed reviews.
Oh no, it was good. It was definitely really good, really funny. Like if you liked Guardians of the Galaxy, but you want it rated R, basically that's what this is. King Shark, hilarious. My honestly, the funniest thing is like Idris Elba versus John Cena. There's like this whole extended, like this long drawn out scene where they're invading this camp and they're just like showing creative ways to kill people. And I don't remember what way John Cena killed somebody. But then Idris Elba's blood sport was like, that's so unnecessary. And he's like, yeah, but it's like super dope, or it only counts if it's super dope. And then Idris Elba turns around and he goes, oh, that was really cool, or something like that. It's a really funny scene. Like just for that one scene, it makes the whole movie. And then Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn always kills it. Like again, you yourself can go watch my review, but I definitely recommend it. It's one of the better DCEU films.
Which isn't saying a whole lot, but at least they're putting some good stuff out there.
Honestly,
I still remember Wonder Woman 1984. That is
God, no
embarrassment.
Cam tried defending that movie.
He really likes it, and I don't really understand why. He does. And,
no, I don't.
Teach their own, but some opinions can be wrong, and his is wrong.
Cam is
entertainment is subjective, but that is objectively a terrible movie.
Cam is a little misguided, is what we'll say. Misguided.
Dang, he can't even defend himself. That's crazy.
I'm
just gonna slander him like that.
Slander.
But yeah, I don't know. As long as they're actually releasing good content, it seems like everyone's just trying to go back to nostalgia. I mean, they've been doing that for a long time, but DC is trying to do that with Michael Keaton. And
I mean, speaking of nostalgia, I bought a game for us the other day that we all played. For all our Star Wars geeks out there, if you've ever heard of Sabak, the poker like or the blackjack like card
Oh
game,
yeah, Sabak is fun.
I ordered it online, the one from Galaxy's Edge. We pretty much played it. And that's like our new thing that we've been playing recently. It was super fun.
And we gamble chips, but don't put any money on it because we don't have money for a lot of the reasons.
And Cam doesn't like betting money.
Yeah, so we give each other chips that are meaningless.
To be fair though, Kaden and I will literally, if we see a TikTok comes on our For You page and says, send your best friend $4.97, and then I'll send that to Kaden, and then I got $4.97.
He hit me with it, bro. I can't do anything to avoid it.
Like on my Cash App here, I'm looking at it. It says,
probably like TikTok made me do it. It's not my fault.
It was. Oh, so what it was is it was $4.97 if the ping pong ball fell in. So these guys knocked a million ping pong balls down the stairs and one went in, and it just says $4.97 for ping pong ball went in. And we do that constantly. I think it all, and I may have told this story on here.
You started it, yeah.
Did I tell this story on here? The where our just sending cash apps back and forth came from. Have I told that before on here?
Who knows, dude?
If honestly. I haven't, I'm gonna tell. If I have, I'm telling it again. If I haven't,
just skip forward if he has.
Yeah. So a few years ago, back when Apex Legends first came out, and that was more fun or more popular and stuff. Me, Kaden, and Cam.
More popular and stuff. Yep. I think Apex Legends still has a really high player base.
Probably does. But when we used to play it, what was I gonna say? Kaden ended up saving our team horribly. Like me and Cam were downed.
Everyone sucked except me, pretty much.
Yeah, he killed 2 entire teams by himself and revived us. And then he said, I'll take my payments in the form of Cash App or Venmo.
I take checks. I take debit, credit.
And then
Venmo, Cash App.
Me being snarky as ever, I go to Cash App and I send him $1. And I just said, for saving our butts. And
he's just giggling.
I'm sitting in the party like this. I'm like,
he's just giggling the entire time.
And Kaden and Cam are like, what in the world? And I'm like, check your phone. And then suddenly it goes quiet for like a minute. And then we just hear, like Kaden just loses it. And Cam's like, what in the world is going on?
I mean, I clutched it.
It was fantastic. And then that just became a thing. So anytime somebody clutched up, we just sent $1.
We don't do it for Halo because I clutch up all the time and Crafter would be broke. But, other random things. If I were to be like on the street, walking down, just exploring, whatever, I'd be like, hey, Crafter, go try to run up that wall. It's like, give you 52 cents. Just random stuff.
Hey, Kaden.
Yeah.
I found something I have to show them.
Is this incriminating?
Very.
Do I get to consent to
No,
this?
you should already know what it is.
No. Don't do it. Don't. So,
Kaden was working
I've kept that off the internet. If you expose the internet to that, I will never escape it.
Kaden
whether
unintentionally
skyrockets, whether we don't get any views ever again, it will spread like wildfire.
Kaden was unintentionally working on his cosplay.
Stop it. Don't.
On Sunday, I guess he just made a weird face and his mom took a picture of it and she put it in his family group chat.
We were singing Christmas carols. Don't do me like this, bro.
His sister,
we were singing Christmas carols.
Got reminded of something and
I didn't shave. It's not. Stop.
You may be spared if it doesn't load. Or if I can't get it to. You may be spared. They might get the idea. Let me turn my brightness down.
That's enough.
There we go. Notice he's even wearing the same shirt.
I'm not allowed to have nice things. I can't even Christmas carol without getting exposed. Are you kidding me? Like,
It
what kind of pick is that?
it's just you.
What?
You're the one
And
unintentional.
my own mother took that too. Why in the
He literally
world?
went home and shaved off like most of the goatee.
Well, no, I still have.
Well, some of it, but you shaved more of it
I
off.
was
It
supposed
wasn't
to
like
shave
his.
anyway. I went
I mean,
to a
I
Christmas
still stick with my
parade.
scruff. I like
Went
my.
to a Christmas parade and figured, okay, I'm going to a Christmas parade. It's not like I need to put on a suit and tie. I'm not going to shave everything now because I have to shave tomorrow anyway. So, just go to the Christmas parade. No, apparently that's the worst possible thing you can do because you will just get compared to Al's Toy Barn.
Dude, I will literally pay you to come on the podcast dressed as him in the chicken suit.
Do you have a chicken suit?
I will get a chicken suit.
How much money are you talking?
$25.
50.
Maybe. We might save that for New Year's.
You have to get a chicken suit too. I'm not reimbursing you for that, but
I'm aware. Something so funny you were talking about the parade. That's something we could talk about. So I was in a Christmas parade. Kaden and them went to it. Caden's a liar, an unintentional one.
Yeah, wait a second. How are you gonna say that first?
So it was the parade, and the church we go to was in it, and they like to ride these old bikes. I don't know what's the name of these bikes,
The
but
Schwinn bikes.
Schwinn bikes, yeah. So they collect a bunch of old ones, and then we ride on them through the parade, and then we got the truck with a bunch of people in the truck behind us. So I decided to volunteer to be a bike rider. By the way, for those who know me, I had a knee surgery 3.5 years ago now, and I haven't ridden a bike since before that. Like,
why would you volunteer if you had?
I don't know. I wanted to. I figured, you know what? I've walked. Even though I had my surgery, I've been able to walk through parades. I'm always on my feet.
Yeah, but how far did the parade stretch? And you have to bike.
It was a lot longer than I thought it was. I thought it was going to end
the
at
end
one
and back if you have
no. Here's the thing.
cars and stuff.
I actually got all the way through. It was totally fine. My surgery knee actually did better than my other knee, which good. As my parents say, well, that's good. We paid enough for it.
Fair.
I mean, yeah.
Good point.
But it outperformed, and then we got to.
You're gonna need surgery in your other knee.
I honestly,
that
probably.
Would be hilarious.
I probably will actually. But we got to the end of the parade, and then me and a few others decided, hey, let's ride the bikes back.
How does this make me a liar?
Well, because he said he wasn't even going to be at the parade.
You're telling like a different part of the story at all.
Yeah. Well, basically, he was like at the tail, like he was at the end of the parade, and I was like, I ride past him, I'm like, you liar, or you lie.
Yeah, I had told him I wasn't going to be there because for some reason
Cam didn't even know what was going on.
We had like a surprise visit, and I was like, I guess I'm not going to be there.
Yeah, tell him about that. Tell him about that real quick, because that's pretty funny.
Yeah, I mean, that's basically the gist of it. We were just playing some board games because me and my family like to play board games. Not like Monopoly, but we play Car Wars and Risk and Axis and Allies, that sort of stuff. So we were playing Maracaibo, which is kind of like Settlers of Catan. And the doorbell rings at like 9 p.m. We're like, what? And it's our cousins. It's our cousins that, are from Florida. And okay, all right, power to them. So I was like, I guess I'm not gonna be there tomorrow because my cousins are here.
Yeah, I was surprised they were like screaming like,
but then they left.
I was like,
they left early, so I went anyway. And Crafter called me a liar for it.
Cam didn't even know that there was a parade. And when I asked Kate,
Cam doesn't know, bro.
Cam was like, that's just because Cam's incompetent. He doesn't pay attention to anything. And I'm like,
I mean,
roasted.
He could, if he wanted to. There are resources out there, but you kind of got to look for it.
Yeah.
Also, when you live in the middle of nowhere, why would you care?
So, thing is, with the parade, we got through the end, and me and a few others decided, hey, We feel good. Our legs aren't sore. Let's ride back. We
Really?
we forgot that most of it was downhill. I mean, it's not like steep inclines or anything, but it was still enough to where gravity did most of the work for us.
Why would you decide that?
Because we're stupid. I am proud of myself. I made it the way back, and we actually had to go further back than our start point to get to the truck for the bikes to get picked up. So we had to go to the very end, which this parade, how long would you say? I don't know how long the parade was.
I don't know, but the road was
it was about, I think it was about
sides.
a 2 mile parade or more. By the way, these bikes, you have to use like a lot of pedal power because of how they're designed. It's not like no 5-speed bike where you can just, change the gears and make it a lot easier.
You're talking about mountain bikes.
Yeah. But no, these bikes were not easy to do, especially uphill. But we made it. Although,
then why did you ask for it?
One of my friends immediately, like we didn't even get an eighth of a mile on the way back. She was veering into me, realized it, screamed. Suddenly, I turn around and she's on the ground. Like she tried to veer away.
You ran over your friend?
No, she tried to run over me and then swerved away and ran over herself. Scraped up her knee pretty bad. There was suddenly a hole in her jeans, like on her knee. She was fine. They didn't have any like stuff to clean up the blood, so they just took like an unused mask and just wrapped it around her leg.
Are you serious?
Most redneck thing in today's modern world.
Never mind. That sounds about right.
Yeah, for our friends, yeah. But I made it all the way back. We had 2 friends quit about 3/4 of the way.
It was a dumb idea, and you should have just made it to the end and be accomplished.
Well, they quit 3/4 of the way. Me and 2 others made it the whole way, and I was proud of myself. Like that shows me, 1, I actually still really enjoy riding bikes, and 2, that my
running over your friends,
that my knees can actually do that now. Because there's no way I would have been able to do that like a year prior to the surgery. So that's good.
Bro,
I'm tired.
Well, I can't imagine why. It's not like we're filming it past midnight.
Yeah. We were gonna film earlier, and then Kaden had sent me a TikTok.
I didn't challenge you.
Absolutely challenged me to.
I sent him a TikTok that was true, and just because he took it as a challenge doesn't mean it was a challenge.
It was a very small challenge, but it was a challenge nonetheless. We played, and I'm sure we've mentioned this game before. It's called Golf with Friends. It is, if we're not playing Halo, that's what we're playing.
It's usually when we get our butts kicked at Halo, so we're like, yeah, let's play some golf.
So today is actually the first day we've played all of the maps at one time. We've never done that. We've never played more than like 4 at a time. So that was cool.
I won like most of them.
Yeah. We're very competitive people. Me and Kaden and Camden.
It's kind of so
competitive.
Yeah.
We keep track of all the maps and all the wins and all the types of wins, ties, and everything.
Yeah, it's a bit.
And we wonder why some people don't like to play with us on anything.
I mean, some games are just competitive by nature, but others would just make competitive.
We're toxic people in terms of competitiveness.
I already knew I was toxic. This is not news to me.
I knew I was competitive. I'm not great at what I do, but I'm still competitive about it.
You're like, I'll challenge you, but I'm not guaranteeing that I'll play good. Which is basically all the TikToks that it's like, you don't know if this person's going to be super good or super bad. And he took that personally.
Pretty much. So I think I'm going to end part 1 here, guys. So come back next week for part 2. Check out Caden's game. Link in the description.
We'll get it to you.
Go check out Film Obsessed. It's in there. There'll be some more episodes coming. Now that we're back to filming, I mean, technically Caden's not a part of it, but it's, now that I've got everything set up again, there'll be more filming on that. So also go get you some merch. We got stickers, mugs, we got bottles, we got bags, we got everything you may want. Go get you some.
Yeah, that's about it. I We'll catch you guys in the socials pretty much.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye. See ya.